say marriage is not just to your spouse, but also to their family. But if that family includes a fair and plump mother-in-law like Mama Gloria, you may end up married to misery. Let me tell you what happened to Amara. Amara was a young woman with a big heart, smart hands, and dreams stitched tighter than Ankara fabric. She had just married her sweetheart, Chuka, a gentle, quiet man who had moved to Abuja for work. They met during NYSC. Chuka was soft-spoken, book-smart, and loyal to a fault. The kind of man who never raises his voice, but unfortunately, also never raises boundaries. Amara believed they would build a quiet life together, grow their careers, raise children, and build a love story worthy of griot songs. But barely 3 weeks into their marriage, Mama Gloria landed like thunder on their doorstep. "My son cannot forget where he's from," she said on arrival, dragging 2 jute bags and wearing her signature frown. Fair-skinned like someone who soaked in papaya soap all her life and plump enough to command a king's seat at family meetings, she entered the house and immediately began rearranging everything, literally and figuratively. She didn't knock when entering rooms. One time, Amara and Chuka were sharing an intimate moment, tangled in each other like vines, when the door flung open. "You!" Mama Gloria shouted. "Come out now. Go to the kitchen. I'm hungry. Is that what you came to Abuja for? To sit on top of my son like pepper soup meat?" Chuka said nothing. That was the beginning. From that day, nothing Amara did was right. She cooked too salty, her stew was too watery, her greetings were too dry, she used too much light, she wore too little wrapper. Every hour came with a new complaint. Chuka's mother made her wash her clothes, serve her meals, scrub the floor, even when she had a bad back. And whenever Chuka stepped out, Mama Gloria's mask would fall. She beat Amara once, slapped her across the cheek with a Bible because Amara refused to reboil yam for the 3rd time. Once, she locked Amara out of her own house, her husband's house. Amara came back from work, sweaty and hungry, only to find her things outside and the door bolted from the inside. And when Amara tried to call Chuka, "Leave my son out of this!" Mama Gloria shouted. "If you were a real woman, by now you would have given us a child. All you do is wear wig and makeup like Jezebel. Barren woman." Amara broke down that night under the mango tree beside their compound, weeping until her ribs ached. Chuka. He saw, he heard, but he did nothing. "She's my mother," he'd say. "Just manage her. She'll soon go back to the village." But Mama Gloria had unpacked into their lives like a tenant who paid in blood, not money. Months passed. She refused to leave. She even brought one of her relatives to keep her company. Wickedness grew like weeds. Amara became a shadow. No joy, no laughter, no husband to lean on. But she didn't break. She stitched her pain into her passion, fashion design. And then, life did what it does best. It changed the rhythm. Things began to fall apart for Chuka. His company downsized. His paycheck became irregular. Then it stopped altogether. The landlord came knocking. Power holding company disconnected the light. The gas finished. And Mama Gloria? Still demanding 3 meals a day, hot water for baths, and shouting that it was Amara's spiritual womb that brought bad luck to the family. But Amara had found light in the darkness. A client she had sewn a wedding dress for recommended her to a luxury interior decor company. They needed someone who could do custom fabric wall installations for a 5-star hotel. She got the gig. And the money? Millions. In less than 2 months, she paid the rent, reconnected the electricity, stocked the fridge, and even bought a second-hand car. And that was not all. Amara got pregnant. The same womb Mama Gloria mocked had become a sanctuary of life. Mama Gloria's mood changed like soup left too long in the sun. Suddenly, she wanted to sit beside Amara, rub her feet, and suggest baby names. "I was only harsh because I wanted the best for you," she said one morning. But Amara just smiled. A smile not of joy but of survival. Because in her mind she was already planning. She would rent a truck, pack Mama Gloria's belongings, and send her back to the village where she belonged. Let her feel the dust of the same earth she once used to slap another woman's dignity. Let her taste humility without salt. She deserved it. One morning, Amara came back from a doctor's visit, ultrasound report in hand, showing healthy twins growing inside her. She met Chuka on his knees, tears streaming down his face. "Please don't send her away like that," he begged. His voice trembled. "She has no one in the village, just forgive her. I failed you, I should have protected you, but don't let her go like this." Amara stood there, silent, staring at the man who had once been the reason for her smile, and the silent partner in her pain. Mama Gloria peeked from the corner, eyes suddenly filled with fear, not arrogance. Now the power was in Amara's hands. She could send her away. She could humiliate her. She could teach her the pain of helplessness. But should she? That night, Amara sat on the balcony, hands cradling her growing belly, heart torn between justice and mercy. She thought of all the times she slept outside, cried alone, washed blood from her bruises in the bathroom, prayed for peace and begged for love. She also thought of the child growing inside her, 2 of them. Would she raise them with revenge in her spirit, or with strength? A decision had to be made. The next morning, a pickup truck arrived in front of the house. Mama Gloria's bags were packed neatly by the gate. She rushed out, wailing, begging, crawling on her knees. Chuka stood behind her, ashamed. But Amara didn't scream, she didn't insult. She handed Mama Gloria an envelope, transport money, and a letter. The letter read, "This is not a punishment, this is distance, so you can reflect. When you're ready to treat me like your daughter, not your maid, you may return, but only then." And with that, the truck left. Now, Amara runs a boutique in Lagos, her twins due any week now. Her story has become a legend among married women and hopeful brides. They say, no one can bully a woman who discovers her strength. As for Mama Gloria, no one knows what became of her in the village. But rumors say she sits by her compound gate every evening, staring at the road, waiting for forgiveness to come like rain. And Chuka? He is learning how to become a husband again. One apology at a time.